out quite quickly. Let's talk simplicity again. I love that this is just kind of a few beautiful items that are just going to be worn in different ways and used in different ways, because that's what we want to do. We want the bang for our buck, we want to look fresh, and we want to get really efficient, healthy, smooth on, easy to wear colors back into our makeup arsenal. This is what Korres has done with the Natural Color Multi-Stick Cheek and Lip Balm. Mom, if you're watching, I know. This is all my mom has done for years. She has told me, she's like, when are they gonna do the thing where you can use the lipstick and then also put it on your cheeks? When is someone gonna make it purposeful to take the lipstick and put it on the cheeks? Because that's all she's done for years, and then a little bit on the eye if you want. Well, Korres did it, Mom. They definitely did it. You're gonna use it on your cheeks, you're gonna use it on your lip as a balm, you could use a little bit on the eyes. It's just the workhorse. 3 colors to choose from here. The Vintage Rose, the Petal Pink, and then the one that's the more natural. This is like a glass peach. Only 380 left in this one, and about 350 left in both of the other two. So these could definitely sell out. Under $10 to get home. Free shipping and handling. We have Stephanie Metkis with us today. Hello, Stephanie. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Bringing this product today, this morning, has made my life so much easier, and I know it's going to make everybody's life easier out there, especially in the morning time.
Yes. It's the one where if you just have this one bit, you know,
yep,
this is all you need to have.
That's all you need.
SPF 45, that can't be right.
No. So the 45 on the packaging, first of all, we just completely relaunched all of our color cosmetics as a brand. This is like off the presses, hot. Not even, I don't even think it's on our website yet. We just launched it in all the pharmacies in Europe. It is selling out completely everywhere. We wanted to take color cosmetics and make it what we call conscious color. So we wanted to use all of our skincare knowledge, all of our homeopathic background, and how can we revolutionize color cosmetics? Because, Natasha, there are so many chemicals in color cosmetics that you're not aware of. What's actually on the package is we specify how much of this product is actually completely natural of origin material.
Oh,
so
wow.
Half of this stick is completely from Mother Nature. We are transparent beyond belief. And so that's what the 45 is. This isn't SPF.
Wow.
This is actually a skincare treatment balm. I'm just going to kind of roll this up. This is the Vintage Rose, a skincare treatment balm in a lip and cheek stick. So this is actually shea butter melded together with a little bit of peony flower extract, cranberry seed extract, all of these natural butters and oils that come together and then give this soft hint of color. You're showing that glossy peach. Yes. I use that as a highlighter. Honestly, I take all 3 of these and I mix and match them together. The middle is that petal pink, and then the one that Natasha is putting on right now is the Vintage Rose. I have that on my cheeks and my lips. It's a little bit of that like dusty nude rose, but all you have to do, I'm going to show you the glide on this. All you have to do is glide this over your skin. Okay, it melts. The second it touches the heat of your skin, no silicones, no mineral oils, no petrochemicals. So many of your other blush, cheek, lips, you know, all of those are filled with those petrochemicals. It glides on, but then it actually hydrates the skin. So you're seeing like that natural flush of color, that little bit of hydration, that dewiness is not sticky or tacky. It's actually real skincare. That's what we're known for at Korres.
Wow, this is beautiful.
So gorgeous.
So simple. You know, don't get me wrong, I will always love a powder blush, but it's, you know, we've graduated past that when I think we've realized that dry skin just accentuates your fine lines and wrinkles. It accentuates things that we don't necessarily love. And that whole matte, super dry skin, it came in and out of fashion very, very quickly, because this is what we want our cheeks to look like. It's what we want our lips to look like. And, you know, isn't it so smart to get a lip balm that doesn't have that cakey, like you said, it doesn't have the mineral oils, doesn't have the parabens, it doesn't have the things that clearly aren't meant to be absorbed into your cheek. But then so often, especially my mother, I just, all of my memories of her growing up, or she would do the swipe on the lip and then she'd do a dot and a dot and she'd tap in, because it was just, it was functional. It was a practical way to get the most use out of taking as little makeup with you as possible. Now you have the product that's created for that.
Right, and the skincare, you mentioned the powder blushes. The powders are full of talc. They settle into the fine lines and wrinkles. This actually melts into your skin. I'm gonna take this glossy peach. I actually use this as a highlighter. Let's say you're like, wow, this sounds great, but I don't wear any makeup. There are plenty of women, they don't wear any makeup. This is your no makeup, right? You just put a little of this on your cheeks. Look at that sheen. Look at that highlight. This isn't glitter. This isn't tacky. This isn't wax. Wax is the other kind of instant killer to color cosmetics, because a wax just sits on top of the skin, and that's when you get that greasy feel. That's when you get that stickiness. This is real shea butter mixed in with the most beautiful light reflecting pigments. This is real peony flower extract. We actually extract out of the peony to brighten the skin. So the reason you saw on Tanya, you see on me, that natural glow is not any type of glitter or shimmer. It's real skincare, drinking into the skin, melting into the skin. I mean, honestly, you could get all three and mix and match. Use these on your eyelids. Like, I could pop this glossy peach onto my eyelid. It is everything that you need in a stick. This could be your summer makeup bag. You just need this.
A lot of you at home are loving this vintage rose. There is no rule as to, you know, what skin tone is perfect for each one of these. They both have a nice little blend of cool and warmth, so I think no matter what your undertone is, they're going to look lovely. And yes, you can build this. Have you ever used a liquid blush, or maybe, you know, one of the pH blushes or something, and you just had slightly too much of a heavy hand, and you were like, well, I guess I have to commit to this now. My cheeks are bright, bright, bright red. Well, you're not gonna have to do that. These are never going to be overdone, but if you wanna add more and you really wanna have that light, and then look, I love that you mentioned the blend, because if you do want to blend, they're going to blend really nicely into each other and never have a shine, never have a sheen, just almost look as if you have that natural flush.
Exactly. That is 1000% how this was designed. You know, when we were looking to revolutionize color cosmetics as a homeopathic brand, obviously we know we look to Mother Nature, but we were also wondering, like, how can we take all the bad of color cosmetics and fix it in this product? First and foremost, we made it simple and easy. You need one single product. Like, take your makeup bag, half the stuff that's crusty, dusty, you don't use anymore, it's probably expired, throw it out for spring and summer. The second thing that we did is we used skincare first. Real shea butter. If you know our body butters at Korres, we are world famous. It is that same harvested shea butter mixed in with peony flower extract. That's kind of the miracle that's in all of our color cosmetics, because it is brightening for the skin. So you don't need that glitter, that shimmer, that disco ball. All you need is one product to actually naturally brighten your skin, but then you get this gorgeous flush. I love that these are not garish. They are so lightweight. You mentioned they're buildable, but look at that. This is actually really, really sheer. So I've been wearing the vintage rose on my lips. I can pop it onto my cheeks. I mean, honestly, you can mix and match them all. And then that glossy peach, again, if you're a gal out there and you're like, I just can't do makeup, you know, it's too confusing, I like a natural look. This is just pop this on your cheeks, pop it down the bridge of the nose. I always put a little bit right in my forehead. And it's like an angel just came down and kind of kissed you with that light.
Oh, that's so pretty. And this is what everyone is doing now. They are adding the color back to the face, but in the places that we want it. If you have your, you know, your redness and you don't want to accentuate that, do whatever you may want to do with, you know, whether it's your MSM or anything else. But look at the natural flush, how beautiful this is, and youthful, and it doesn't look like makeup. I mean, this is not someone who's gonna say, oh, I love your makeup. You just look beautiful. You look like yourself. I think that the petal pink is a color that I personally love, especially now that, you know, we're learning to definitely wear our makeup a little higher on the cheek here to give you that lift. But you know what all the, I say kids, but it's like ages 10 to 30, what they're all doing is adding the blush on their nose, adding the blush on the forehead, adding the blush on the eyelids. It's just like the actual, oh, this is beautiful. Thank you for that close-up. They allowed me to see a little bit, because I'm just going blind here today. This is lovely. Lovely, thank you. So, you know, nowadays, everyone is adding blush just about anywhere, and even bringing it closer to the nose, because it's that flush, it's that beautiful, youthful look that, you know, for for so long was what we knew to be the epitome of beauty, and now we are back at it again. Remember, you're going to choose between the petal pink here, this is your glass peach, all of them are in our final quantities with just a couple hundred. So these are really a capsule collection, and here we have the vintage rose, which is that deeper mauve color, but all of them are neutrals. If you are looking for less of a color, as Stephanie was saying, and more of just a sheer pick-me-up, and all of it being infused as skincare first and color cosmetics second, that would be the glass peach. That's what I would do with that one. But of course, the vintage rose is very, very popular, and they blend beautifully together.
Oh, the sensorial experience of this product. I mean, listen, I love when we launch brand new things. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas Eve, right? But when you feel the touch of this product, I'm so used to those waxy, thick, heavy skincare products. These feel like a dream. They feel light on the skin, and they actually feel like real skincare.
Totally sheer and satiny, not sticky. No more putting lipstick on the cheek, Mom. Thank you so much, Stephanie. It was so
Thanks,
nice
Natasha.
seeing you. Have